10 right things that ladies do at the wrong time. I mean, these are right things, but a lot of ladies do it at the wrong time. Usually they do it before the wedding instead of after the wedding. They do it before the marriage instead of after the marriage. So I'll mention the 10 wrong things.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Get ready for transformation as we dive into God's Word. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Number 1, praying for a stressful man to change. So, ladies many times are praying, for a man that is not good for them to become good for them. They are praying that somebody that is not interested in them, somebody that they have no business marrying, should marry them, or become the right man for them. Meanwhile, it is something that you can only do when you have married. Then you can invest time praying for your man to be better, for your husband to be better. But before the marriage, you should not be trying to pray for someone that is not for you to be for you. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. So praying for your husband is the right thing, but praying for a man you are not married to change, it's not the right thing. What do I mean? I've seen ladies that are seeing clear that this person is not for me. This is a toxic relationship. This thing is not going to work. And I see them fasting. I get these things a lot these days. One of the most common ones is people praying for a guy that is not even interested in them. It's very common these days. I'm getting many messages of ladies that are fasting and praying for a guy that is not even interested in them to marry them. Somebody actually told me that there's this guy she likes. The guy doesn't want to marry her. The guy has not even said he likes her, but she said she's praying, she's fasting, and she has sown seed. That's 3-prong attack. For a guy that is not interested in you in any shape or form, has not made any intentions known, is not even showing you by action or by words that he wants anything from you. But these ladies have sat down, looked at a guy, claimed him, and start praying intensely. Another one told me that she has made a covenant with God. She pays 20% tithe now, or 30% tithe, something like that. That she has entered a covenant with God that she must marry this man. I said, this man, does he know you? Is he interested in you? He said, no, but she has entered a covenant with God that she pays 20% tithe, and that she prays midnight prayers. You see, that you are born again, that you pray, that you sow seed, doesn't mean you manipulate God or manipulate people. That's not how those things work. It is witchcraft to want to override somebody's will for them to marry you. That is witchcraft. Because God himself gives us free will. So if God, in his infinite wisdom, his awesomeness, his mightiness, does not override people's will, then what gives you the idea that by your prayer or your fasting or your sowing seed or paying 50% tithe or whatever it is will override somebody's will? That is witchcraft. And listen, that is not even faith. That is not even how prayer works. Unfortunately, for most of us that are from African descent, they've made a mess of prayer today online. A mess of prayer. It has become just a magical charm, and it's growing and growing. The misunderstanding or the misconception of prayer is growing more and more. People just think this relationship about me and God is just for me to get what I want. I just command God. I command things. I think that's what it is. So I see many ladies. I'm getting these messages a lot these days. So it shows the desperation is so high, and people want to use spiritual tools to achieve their fleshly desires. A gentleman going on his own way, serving his Jesus, going his way. You have sat in your parlor and what remains for you to bring out black pot and do incantation? That's what remains. Your power of prayer should be after you and the person have married, the person willingly married you, not that you use charm. Because ladies like this, it's borderline for them to go into a spiritualist to tie. When you see all those bottles, they've tied somebody in a bottle, they've tied somebody in a padlock. It's women trying to capture somebody by force. Wrong idea. Second one, staying no matter what. Having a do or die mentality. That's number 2. Staying no matter what. There are a lot of ladies that are having a do or die. Now, of course, this thing applies to guys too, but most of my audience are ladies, so I'm speaking to them. All right. Do or die approach in a relationship. A lot of ladies have that mentality that I will stay no matter what. You can't chase me. There's nothing you can do that can chase me away. What can separate me from the love of Bode? What can separate me from the love of Peter? That's what a lot of ladies are practicing. No. The do or die approach, the till death do us path approach is what you should be doing at the marriage. It's the right thing, but you are doing it at the wrong time. If you and someone are in courtship or dating or in a relationship, it's not yet do or die. One of our beloved pioneers in marriage ministry, Pastor Bibo Duka, used to say, a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. When you are still dating or in courtship, if you see toxicity, if you see danger, if you see bad behavior, if you see inconsistency, if you see bad character, if you see narcissism, that is the time to end it. Because I'm tired of ladies forming an association of people that married narcissists. Why are you marrying narcissists, please? That should be the question. That should be a WhatsApp group. Why are we marrying narcissists? Because most of these people are seeing these things. They have a do or die approach in the relationship. Then they enter the marriage and they want to opt out. They want to live in the marriage. No, where you ought to live is in the relationship. I've counseled for close to 30 years. I'm yet to see a situation where somebody wants to live a marriage and it's totally what they're experiencing is a shock to them. They usually saw the signs before the marriage. Something in them kept pushing them that we can't leave. We must stay in this relationship. We have dated for too long. We have everybody knows us together. They are staying for the wrong reasons. The do or die approach should only be in marriage. So it's the right thing. It's the right thing to stay committed to a marriage. It's the right thing to stay through difficult times. That's what you do in marriage. That's why the vows in marriage says, till death do us part. That's not a vow in courtship. That's not a vow in relationship. You are seeing clearly the guy is inconsistent. You are seeing clearly the guy is cheating. You are seeing clearly the guy is broke. You are seeing clearly all the challenges, but you have a do or die approach now in courtship. Then you enter marriage and you want to leave. No. That's why some people are making divorce look like common thing, like it's okay. No. The principle here is the do or die is not in courtship, it's in marriage. A broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. If you are seeing the signs now in courtship, this is a good time to end things. Number 3, right things that ladies do at the wrong time. Wild sex. Wild sex. Oh, this generation, man, God has to help. God has to help because sex has been so commonized. So the average young person doesn't even, and I've traveled in so many places. In some cultures, it's even worse. It doesn't even occur to them that we're not going to live together. From when people start dating, they move in together. They just move, and I'm talking about Christians. I'm talking about unbelievers. Nobody can blame a sinner for sinning. If somebody's a sinner, he's a sinner. So we're not I'm talking about people that are supposed to be believers, that are supposed to be Christians, and you're in a courtship relationship, a dating relationship, and you're moving in with each other. You're having wild sex. It's the right thing, but it's the wrong time. These same people, when they get into marriage now, they're avoiding each other. They are not having enough sex when they get into marriage. We've sounded it so much, and I've heard even so many other speakers and counselors say this. When people are single, you will do your best to keep them from touching each other. Once they are married, you're going to also do your best to make sure they touch each other. Because it's as if a spirit just hits them. Once they get married, they start avoiding each other. They are now so busy. Their life just starts happening. They drift apart. You find that they're no more having sex. But when they were single, you were telling them, don't have sex. They're doing all they can to have sex. It's the right thing. Don't do it at the wrong time. All right? Premarital sex is bad. Even if both of you have planned to marry, it doesn't make it right. You are laying a very wrong foundation. See, marriage doesn't change us. That's what you need to realize. It doesn't. So anything you're doing now that you're single, all you're doing is you're going to transfer it to marriage. That's all that's going to happen. So it's the right thing. Having wild sex with your partner is the right thing. Having enjoyable, pleasurable, intimate, whatever sex is the right thing. But doing it before marriage is the wrong time. Number 4, following him to his church when you are still dating. I see this a lot of times. You're a girl committed or regular in a certain church. A guy from another church begins to show interest in you. You now change church. You now change church. It's like saying if somebody is interested in you, you now leave your parents' house to their own parents' house. No. Let him marry you first. Don't do things that cheapen you. Don't do things that show that you don't have authority figures. You don't have structure in your life. Don't do things that show that you are an easy person. See, men need structures to respect you and value you. That's just how it works. The cheaper the process, sometimes the less value people are going to put in it. Check anything that the process is very easy to redo. You won't care if you do the first one wrong. But when check anything that the process is long to do over, you find that people are very slow to mess the first one up. So don't it's the right thing to follow your husband to his church. When you get married, it's the right thing because two of you should be one. And according to Sister Ruth, she said, your people shall be my people. Your God shall be my God. Even though she was saying that to her mom-in-law, but again, it's to the family that she was married to. So we can apply it and say, yes, it's right for a woman, when she's married, to follow her husband to her church. It's okay. Except both of them decide after marriage that they want to go to any church. That's fine. But then they're deciding together as a couple. But for a guy to just say, hey, hi, girl, on next Sunday, you are in another church. You're following him to his church. You're already cheap. You're not even giving him room to chase you. Imagine if a lion, gets to the forest and antelopes are following him. No, let him even chase you. Let him follow due process, due protocol. Let him come to your church to see you. Let him even come and meet your pastor. Follow some of this due protocol. It's not a waste. Some of these structures help to protect. Structures protect. It's like the rails in a balcony or the rails in a high building. They are not to limit us, but they protect us, because without them, people fall off. So a guy is interested in you, he has not even wedded you, you have not even finished your marriage counseling, you have not done anything, you've changed church. They don't see your church again. They don't see your department in church again. Come on. Let him know you are serious with God. Let him know you are a committed person. If he sees you committed to some things you've made a pledge with, he will also know you'll be committed to him when the time is right. Next one. Right things ladies do at the wrong time. Giving him your money. Giving him your money. That's the right thing to do. When two people get married, you are supposed to operate as one. Both of you are now one. They said the two of them shall become one flesh. But that's until you get married. It's not something you are supposed to be doing when you are dating. When you're dating, still keep your money aside. It makes breakup easy. It makes changing your mind easy. There are many times I've had to handle cases where people were dating and they wanted to end the relationship, but they've mixed up, they bought land together. As in, one bought land, the other one built the house. So how would they divide this property? They are dating. They are not even married, but they've already tried doing too many things together that makes it difficult to decide to go to move on. Let's calm down. All right, marry. When you marry, the ideal thing is, yes, both of you are supposed to operate your finances together. Give him all your money. Your money is now his money. His money is now your money. That's the right thing, but that's till you marry, not when you are dating. All right? You cannot do that when you are dating. Very important. Okay? Next one. Changing your career path or location for a guy before you marry. Hey, many times I've seen cases where a lady just opts from, she has a good job somewhere in one country, in one state, she packs it up, resigns her job without a proper plan and moves to another city to a guy she's dating. And sometimes those things don't lead to marriage. Now you are jobless, loveless, and hopeless. Don't resign your job. Don't uproot yourself from your location. Let him marry you first. Don't change your career path. He's a doctor. I must be a nurse. No. Stay in your legal profession. We actually ran into one of our people that shared her story, how that, we found out she was a medical professional. We're so happy for her that, you're a medical professional. She was a doctor or a nurse, I can't remember. We said, how did you become a doctor or a nurse? She said, because it was her ex. Her ex had sickle cell. So she said for her to be able to help him, she has to go into the medical field. I'm telling you. And she joined medical field to help him. And we are seeing where is the man now? He has married somebody else. I say, you see, if I was not born again, what I'll be doing? I will have a group of people who are mafia. If you marry somebody, we'll go and carry you back from on wedding day. We'll go and carry you. They won't see you on wedding day. You don't carry say this is not the person you're supposed to marry. Or we'll kidnap the fake person and bring our own candidate. and you must marry. You can't make somebody go and, somebody are studying law. Why? Because your husband is always in trouble. You want to be bailing him out. You can't change career path for a man. No. Invest in yourself. When you marry, then that's absolutely okay. You can change career path, you can change name, you can change anything. But wait till you marry. Not that you're dating and you change your career path. You're studying engineering 40 year, 50 year, and you stop it to go and stand law because you want both of you to run a law firm. Come on. Change your location. It's the right thing, but don't do it at the wrong time. Very important. Number 7, I think. Submission. Listen, ladies, in all sincerity, the scriptures actually says it's necessary for wives to submit to their husbands. Everywhere that scripture was said, it didn't say women submit to men. It didn't say women submit to boyfriend. It specifically always says wives. If you are not yet somebody's wife, then you don't owe them total submission. You don't owe them to put your life aside for them. You don't owe them to bring your whole life under theirs yet. Let them earn it. All right? This doesn't mean you're necessarily rebellious. This doesn't mean you fight everything. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm saying, look, the way some men rule some women, just giving her orders, giving her instructions. She's not yet under your authority until you marry. She's still under her parents' authority if she's still of that level of age. Even if she has moved out, she still has other authority figures in her life. It's when you marry, they now give you license. You can now be making decisions that can affect both of you. But marry first. All right? Marry first. So this doesn't mean she will never cooperate. As a lady, you should never cooperate with your boyfriend or fiancé or whatever. But I'm just saying, don't hand over your life to him yet. Let him follow due process. Everywhere the scripture talks about submission, is actually talking to wives, not women. They didn't say women submit to men. It said wives. They didn't say wives should submit to all men. No. Wives, submit yourself unto your own husband. Very important. Number 8, right things that ladies do at the wrong time. Overfamiliarity with in-laws. Hey guys, it's necessary when you and a guy in a serious relationship leading to marriage. Yes, you need to meet with the in-laws. You need to be cordial with them. You need to develop some relations with them. But please don't over-familiarize with them. Please remember that you are still not officially part of that family until you marry. There are many reasons. Sometimes these relationships might not lead to marriage. I've seen relationships at 1 day to the marriage, 1 week to the marriage, 1 month to the marriage that have been stalled or stopped. So no matter how much he has promised you, no matter how long you guys have dated, if you are not married, it's still not marriage. Dating for 7 years doesn't equal marriage. So the years of dating doesn't necessarily mean you are not equal to marriage. So don't over-familiarize. Be cordial, have some good relationship, but don't overshare. I've seen people overshare. You can't be telling your in-laws that your mother was a witch. Your father was an idol worshiper. I was the chief native doctor in my village. He killed 3 people. Oh. You just notice that the guy is not picking your call again. Calm down. There will be much time for that. When you get married, you see, these same people now, when they get married, they don't want to, my mothers will not come to my house. My mother-in-law can't come to my house. That's when to familiarize. When you're married, you can now familiarize. You're a part of the family. It's not easy to kick you out at that point. But don't be overly jovial, overly playful. Don't, in local parlance, they call it see finish. Those of you that don't live in Nigeria might not know what that means. It means, see finish, That's what it means. When you have seen somebody and finished him at the same time, over familiarity. Be careful of that. All right. So when you are dating stage, when you go to your in-laws' place, don't eat too much. Don't go there. They say, "Will you eat?" You say yes. You even finish and I say, "Give me another round," and you remove your belt and eat everything they give. You even drink beer. Don't over-familiarize yourself. Package yourself with dignity. They are watching you. They are still watching you till the last day. Somebody's watching to know if you're the right person and can cause unnecessary drama. So be careful. Don't let yourself go too much. Number 9, right things ladies do at the wrong time. Calling out what you can't accept. Calling out what you can't accept. Many ladies, when the dating is going on, they're accepting everything. Accepting every bad behavior. Accepting every misdemeanor. Accepting every nonsense. When they get married, and this same man continues this behavior, next thing we see them on social media saying we are now divorcing, respect our privacy. And you posted it. Once you post social media, you can't respect the privacy again. Say, my husband cheated, my husband smoked, my husband beat me. If you trace it well, these things were happening before you married. You didn't call him out on it then. You didn't come out to shout then. You didn't call authority figures then. It's now inside the marriage, you want to post it on social media. And women do that a lot. Women, you guys need to stop playing victim and stop using smear campaign. Those are two very feminine weapons that ladies use. They are experts at that. Smear campaign. They want to attack the person's reputation. When you were dating, he was like this, but you didn't want to see it. But the moment you get married now, you want to call out things that existed before. Now you can't take it anymore. Now he's a narcissist. Do people suddenly become narcissists? That's the question. Do people just suddenly become narcissists, or is something that and of course most people that even call people narcissists were never clinically diagnosed, but it's a common language now in my part of this world that we married a narcissist. Why are you married a narcissist? Did he just become narcissist 2 years ago? When did he join? Narcissist Association of America. When did he join? He has been like this since. He was selfish right from time. He was greedy right from time. He was not caring right from time. It was all these things before. You didn't call it out. But now you want to call it out in marriage. No. The best time to call things out before you marry. So that way other people will help you come out or will address the issue, something that can be addressed. Not you play along, deceive. In fact, there are even ladies that hide these weaknesses of this person. Hide it from the truth. They deceive the counselors. They deceive the parents. They deceive everybody that this guy. But now this guy was already hitting you, was already abusing you before the wedding. But you hide it. You say, why is your eye red? You say, you had a conjunctivitis, aka Apollo. You say, I hit my head. You make excuses for him. Now in marriage, he just gave you one slap, and you're on social media. You're on social media and you have taken picture, different angles. Come on. The best time to call things out is before you enter. And number 10, right things that ladies do at the wrong time. Fighting for love. Fighting for love. Ladies, it's good to fight for your marriage, but emphasis on marriage. You can't fight for relationship. You can't fight for dating. If a guy already during dating is already making you compete with other people, if he's not giving you clarity, anybody that really loves you will never put you in a position where you need to fight for their attention. They will never do it. If they are not giving you clarity, if there are 3, 4, 5 of you fighting for one guy in dating, that is a sign already. And whoever wins that fight is still a loser at the end of the day, because who you are fighting for is not worth the fight. See, people say they stole my boyfriend. Is he cake? Is he phone? How do they steal a full human being that has 2 legs, 2 eyes, and 2 hands? They stole him. Inside, is he in a polythene bag? They stole him. Is he at night they came to carry him? They cannot steal a boyfriend. So anybody making you fight for your place during dating, that's the sign you need. But many women will join in the battle. I must win the other women. I must win the other girls. And you win only to enter marriage. Now you say you can't cope. You can fight for your marriage. It's proper because that is your marriage. At that time is your marriage. So these people are trying to steal your property or trying to, encroach on your property so you can defend that. But when you are still dating, it's not yet your property. Because you can go and be fighting now. They'll pour acid on you. They'll remove your eyes. You will now become less attractive because you are fighting for who doesn't want you.
I believe you have been blessed by this message. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. God bless you.